What's up, Fox Trot?
Oh, hey. Holy crap, you're loud.
Oh, shit. Sorry, man. I didn't mean to make you jump.
No, you're fine. I got you.
Was it you just not expecting me?
No, I was literally playing with my dog and daughter, and then you jumped in, so jumped me.
Shit. I'm sorry, man. Just waiting for Dave to get online. I'm not sure what he's doing.
He said he's eating the fatty.
Yeah, that's right. Son of a bitch.
I swear.
We should, I was thinking, I wonder if we can, play a joke on him, but I have no idea what kind of joke that we can play.
We can't hear him.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. Sorted. Easy. All right. Good. We'll just we'll wait for him to join. I'm just gonna sit here and wait, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for bullshitting. Don't worry about it. Where are you from?
UK.
UK. Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, what'd you think? Well, no, you thought UK. Duh. You just told me that.
Yeah, I was just saying, well, I thought UK, but
Hello there.
Hello, Dave.
Hello. Can you hear me? Am I muted? No, I'm not. Good. Can you hear me?
Hello. Can you hear him, Fox?
Dave, are you talking?
Yeah, I'm talking. Why? Yeah, I'm definitely talking.
Hello.
I don't hear him, Andy.
Hello. Hello. Fuck. Ow.
Hello.
Am I alive?
Test,
I still
test.
don't hear you, buddy.
Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone for a long time this time. What's he doing?
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Hello.
Try unplugging your mic and plugging it back in. I can't hear you, buddy.
I don't understand.
Like,
I was speaking to him earlier.
Well,
It was fine.
yeah, I'm speaking in the other Discord.
Hello.
Is there anybody? I don't.
It's working in
know, maybe I'll kick him or something.
Other one.
Oh, he just sent me a message. He sent me a message. Andy and Foxtrot, you're both playing a prank on me and you can hear me all along.
You're a bum.
Hello, Dave.
I went in there and it's fucking. I went. DEFCON's like, yeah, I can hear you, buddy. I was like, fuck you. Just let him. DEFCON
Got
gets
him.
some abuse, man.
Oh,
I've never liked you for at least 34 years of my life.
I just saw Foxtrot sitting on on his own.
I couldn't. My fucking steak was taking longer than I thought.
Well, just so you know, it was all my idea.
Oh, well, okay. Fuck.
I'm a bit of a riot, so don't worry about it.
Andy always gets me. It's either quizzes or some other bullshit.
You act like you don't love it, Dave.
I love good trivia though. So
Hey,
The soundboard's the best thing that happens to Discord.
do not start ruining the podcast with that fucking soundboard, I tell you.
Well, it's glad it's not actually recorded in our other fucking Discord. Otherwise, it'd be fucked.
whoa, I've never played with these, so you guys are about fucked. Hang on.
Oh, go on. Have a go.
Have a go, man. They're brand new, man.
Get it out your system, man. Yeah, okay.
That's so cool.
I know it is. We got loads of funny ones in our other Discord. We got like one of our guys that was like, you got sacked on a day off.
Gotta be a stupid motherfucker to get fired on your day off. So basically, Mr. Foxtrot. I don't know what
Mr.
we can go through that in a second.
Mr. Fox. That's
Mr.
so
Fox.
formal.
Senor Trot. There we go.
Senor Trot. I like that one, man.
You know, that throws me off when people go, "Hey, what's up, Trot?" I'm like,
Who?
"Huh?
Who now?
What? Why do people say that? That makes no sense to me."
Here we are. We're in the Gorka room because I guess this is where we should do our interviews all the time, Dave. Because the Gorka room. Nah, that's the wrong one. It's a Lena room.
Nah, the Leno room is where we should do most of our interviews because there's always somebody else there.
Yeah.
Gorka means we're just being overwatched.
Well, Foxtrot, you picked this room, so why did you pick Gorka over Zeleno?
I didn't even look. I just kind of clicked. So
Oh shit.
No
Well,
prejudice. You're not going to get that from me.
there goes that bit for me then. I tell you what, yeah. What I was saying earlier is Mr. Senior Trot. What shall I call you? Fox Trot? Fox?
You
Could call you
can
Fox.
call me Fox. Fox is fine.
Fox.
Just not Trot. Like I said, that throws me off.
Right. Completely different animal, Andy. Completely different animal.
Hey, Trot. What? Huh?
Senior Trot sounds like he should be called Piggy Trot.
So is Foxtrot from the dance Foxtrot? Are you a dance fan?
No, I cannot dance to save the world or my life. No, it started from, I don't know, when I was a kid. Just I had this gamer tag, I Game Foxtrot, and it just kind of grew into just Foxtrot. So it's nothing special or anything.
No.
You know, you have the military call signs Foxtrot, but that's
Foxtrot's like F, isn't it? So yeah.
Yeah, it's nothing special or hey, this is why I picked it. It's just I don't know, it just kind of came to be.
Cool. All right, I'll call you Fox then.
Foxes are my favorite animal, so
Are they? They're sneaky boys.
Do you get foxes in America?
yeah.
Yeah. We have like a couple of types of foxes over here. We've got like the normal, obviously foxes in your picture, the ginger one with white underbelly, but we also got the grey fox, the domesticated grey fox, which is like
Yeah.
cool. Yeah. And
we also get the crack fox.
oh yeah, you bin bag bitches.
You probably
Crack
don't,
fox is amazing.
you probably
crack
won't know
fox
what
is
we're
amazing.
talking about. It's from a program called Mighty Boosh. And
Oh man.
no wait, is it Mighty Boosh? Yeah, it is,
Yeah,
isn't it?
Mighty
Yeah.
Boosh. And he has syringes as fingers.
The crack
What
fox.
kind of
And he lives in like in a bin, like he lives like in a tip underneath it. And he's just like he drinks like stuff from like half tennis balls in half.
this is like the shit of nightmares, all right?
Oh, it's the Mighty Boosh is a compilation of two very weird comedians that are actually geniuses.
It's
'cause
so
they're
trippy.
weird.
It's so trippy.
Yeah, he has like these bin bags as his like horses on his car. And he's like, "Come on, you bin bag bitches!"
It's just
Oh, it's the
Just-
funniest thing.
YouTube it after this, man. Just
The crack
yeah,
fox.
I'm going to. I might have to ask Dave for
Some
the
links.
spelling and shit because I don't know.
just literally crack,
Crack fox.
fox. That's what it is.
Crack fox,
and
man.
fox.
Mighty
Alright.
Boosh. You'll get it, man. He has like syringes as fingers. It's the best thing.
My favourite's old Greg, but we'll digress. We
Come
won't
on,
move into
Greg.
that. No, I told you we won't go into that, Dave.
Do you drink Baileys from a shoe? Oh, it's amazing. So let's start from the beginning, Foxtrot, all right? So how does your story start with DayZ? Where does it start for you?
Honestly, it all boils down to Minder's Brotherhood of something videos. This was I don't know. I've just stumbled across it on YouTube. And I'm like, this is amazing. This is a game that he's telling a complete unique story over the course of, I don't know, 7, 12 videos, something like that, right? And each one is unique and different, but it's the same game over and over and over and over, right? But it's a new story every time, or it's more developing as it goes on. And he did something that just ignited that I have to get this game. I have to try it. I have to make my own stories. And I really do owe all of that to Minder. Never talked to the guy though, so thanks, Minder.
Oh, well, you've got me and Andy, that's one of our videos we first started to watch. That's what got us into DayZ. So if you're listening, Minder, because we know you're listening because you listened to the last episode, you've got fans, man. We need you back.
Yeah, an inspiration to
Man, we need you back,
people.
bro.
There's a big minder-shaped hole, isn't there, in DayZ at the moment?
And that is large.
Hey, it's not a fat. He's a very slim guy.
Yeah, but the hole he left is large. Like my peen.
Okay, right. Let's fuck's sake. So the main thing why we're getting you on, Fox, I mean, it is to obviously speak about you and your story, and your experiences, but we want to kind of tailor that to the kind of servers and gameplay that you play, because Dave and I don't really deal with that situation. We play very light, vanilla, lightly modded servers where you're playing servers that have like ping markers and maps and C4 and shit like that. You know what I mean? And that kind of stuff we don't really know about. We haven't got a clue about that kind of stuff.
We do like a run die.
I don't play the heavily modded servers. I really don't. I actually play more closer to vanilla than these heavily modded ones. I don't play on servers that have like PKPs and, you know, M24s and one tappers. I do not like that play style. I used to, but it's too much of a grind and too many sweaty chads. I can't. I'm not good enough. So I go into a more vanilla-ish where it has some quality of life assets like code logs, and sometimes it'll have ping markers or party systems, and maybe it'll be explosives and some modded guns. But other than that, it's pretty close to vanilla.
To us, as like, at the moment, we're base building on a vanilla on an official server.
An official server, man. We're stupid. We're
I
as
dig
stupid
it.
as they come,
I dig
man.
it.
It's fucking hard, I'll tell you that.
And I don't like B++. I like the vanilla building, you know? So that's, if a server has to have like the B++ or some other form of modded building, I'm not going to build a base. I'm just not going to do it.
In your latest video, you were building a base in Livonia on the island, right? And then you've got those things like you've got doorways, which are, I think that's amazing. Like that should be in vanilla.
It should be. It's cool. There are some things about that I don't like. The one awesome aspect of it is the dimensions of it, right? It's smaller. You can actually put it in a doorway and it's perfect. There are some gaping holes in that door that you could just be shot through and you're done. It's a huge hole. Like you could literally stick a barrel through that hole. So, I mean, yeah, there's some pros and cons to everything, right?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, me and Andy actually regularly watch your videos and discuss them because we do a lot of talking and stuff. Like obviously your last video you were in Livonia with the guys with your squad. Yeah, we quite enjoyed that video. It was quite annoying that you kept getting raided on that island. Like fuck them Nadball pricks.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't catch a break.
We hate Nadball. We were in there today and we were shitting on pants.
I feel like I wasted 2 weeks or about a week and a half on that server because I had this plan that I wanted to build this nice little island fortress and give it away, just like I did the video before that. Because that's this new thing that I'm wanting to do is just kind of get all this gear, get all this loot, build this base, and then just go down and pick a freshie and go, hey, today's your lucky day. You know, because I wholeheartedly believe that the gear you have isn't yours. You're just holding it for the next person.
Oh, philosophy.
The only person that might not be true for is like Toprak, you know?
Oh, mate, he's just the best PvPer in the game, hands down. But you and your squad have got something on it. I've been watching your videos, your squad. We loving your comms, isn't we, Andy? We are loving the comms. You obviously listening to our tips.
we were saying this actually today when we were running on day one Livonia, and we're running with one of our mates, Defcon, who's like us. He plays like the lightly vanilla.
He's one of your countrymen. He is.
All right.
Yeah, well, Kentucky he is, but so a little while away, but still countryman nonetheless.
Nonetheless.
He was saying, like, you know, people that play these kind of servers, and we say these kind of servers because they're just a next level to us, at least. Like, we call them highly modded. They haven't got traders or whatnot on them, but they are like the C4 to blow up bases, that kind of stuff. And we established that as highly modded. But then with that, you get your different tier of player, at least what we're used to, and there is another tier above that, like you say, like with all your one tappers and all that stuff and proper sweaty players, but you do get your different tier of player on those servers. So having those tic-tac, what am I saying? The fucking
Tax.
The tips.
Having
tactics.
Fresh breath. Yes.
Yeah,
having fresh breath.
Having the tic-tacs of that.
Mentos, the minty fresh.
You need them. They're so prevalent in those kind of servers, we feel, to have the clear comms, clear call-outs, and like instantaneous as well. You know, do you find that yourself?
So with the squad, gonna differ between who's in the squad. Whether I have 3 main guys in my squad: Slim, Yin Yang, and Swine, and we all just connect. We're all on the same page at all times, without even having to break anything down. It's just we're just all on the same page. And then I've played with some people that it's the complete opposite. You can't get on the same page, and everything just falls to shit. So I think it really does boil down to who your squad is to get those kind of comms, if that makes sense.
How long have you been playing with these people?
So Swine and Yin Yang have been playing with me for 2 or 3 years. And then Slim was in my chat, and because in my Discord, I don't know if you guys are in my Discord. I know you are, Dave. I have this little tab that's apply to play. I know it sounds kind of condescending and egotistical, but it's not. It's just so that way I can keep these guys in a list, so to speak, so that way I can kind of remember that I have to play with these guys. Well, not have to, but that I want to play with these guys. And he applied, and when we did a run, it was an amazing run. We had a really good time, and he's just kind of been in the squad ever since.
No, you definitely clicked, especially when you had the guys in the open and you got the second red car near the cemetery. Slim was definitely clicking there. He was picking off people and he was letting you know where they are with pings. His comms were like 100%, which is what me and Andy, like today, me and Andy, we saw a building. I called it kind of big building. Andy was there straight away like a tramp on chips. Where,
if you guys know your codes, your own call outs, it's fine.
Well, this was one we didn't actually have a call out for. But I knew because he didn't give a proper call out that it must be that building, if that makes sense.
Exactly. But Swine did have my back in that little tussle because I'm blind as a bat. I will not see the guy that's 20 feet in front of me or 30 meters, whatever. But I'm terrible at this game. Don't let the editing magic fool you. I'm terrible.
Andy's got the edited magic as well, man. Don't worry, man. But no, I don't think you are that bad, man. You do the streaming on YouTube as well, don't you?
Yeah. Lately, I've been doing it Monday through Friday in the evening. Yeah. So
and you're getting very good viewership. So obviously, what you're doing, and you're doing it very well. Like you're engaging, you bring in stuff in. People are enjoying watching you, so you can't be that terrible at the game.
I don't know. Maybe it's my voice. I don't know. We had karaoke night last night.
He has got a very soothing voice, hasn't he, Andy? Yeah.
Got a semi?
Nice, man. Slightly.
It's good. It's good.
Way to make you feel uncomfortable, man.
It's good. It'll be a full-on rager by the end of the video.
We didn't set a safe word. 9 times out of 10, we have to set a safe word. Andy gets a bit weird.
There is no safe word.
But yeah, no, we wanted to get this interview done for some time. And wasn't he, Andy? He was on Fox Trot was on our list of guys that we wanted to jump on because like we said, you play servers that we don't particularly play. And we just want to talk about aspects that there's a lot of people in our Discord, a lot of people that listen to the podcast. They're like, actually, we've been asked a few times now, base building, how do you do it? What do you do? Me and Andy base building, it's not our thing. We're more of a run, die, retry, die more times than we run.
I mean, I'm right there with you guys. I mean, like I said, just as of late, I have this new idea where I'm trying to build a base and give it away. But before that, I was a run and gun kind of guy. And so as far as base building, I'm not the best, at all. But it's I only do it just so I can give it away, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, but you quite enjoy the grind though, like on that last video when you kept rebuilding the outer walls on the island and stuff. That's grind, finding all that nails, running the planks from the industrial areas and stuff like that. You quite enjoy the grind with the squad as such because you were finding nails and killing people for their nails and stuff.
If you say I enjoy the grind one more time, I'm gonna leave. I fucking hate the grind.
He loves the grind.
I hate the grind, but that's what DayZ is. DayZ is the grind. The grind is total dog water for me, but the end product is where it's at. If I can make it to that end product, then the grind's worth it. But as far as the grind goes, oh my god. Oh my god, it's so tough sometimes. It's a grind.
Oh yeah, it's called a grind for a reason, right? I mean, Dave, I think you're the only person that just loves going out and scavenging You know, you just
Yeah, I'm a scavenger, man.
even for like no end goal, he'll just go. I'm just gonna go collect shit.
Are you a bit of a loot goblin?
Well, not even that, man. I quite enjoyed,
Yes,
like, there was
you
one
are.
time, yeah, I kind of got like, I put on the old mountain backpack. I go out there with like a 42 slot jacket, you know, like a 24 slot trousers, and just loot
Right.
the hell up, man. Got a press vest on because I want more, want more stam to get back, and I'll just put everything in there. And then someone's like, that one opportunity that someone goes, "Oh, have you got an electrical repair kit for my ACOG?" Yeah, I've got it.
You're the everything man.
Yeah. Oh, I've got 5. Here you go. Yeah, but that's your problem, Dave. You don't just have 1 of everything. You have like 6 of everything.
Oh yeah, we got.
Trust me, Andy. You want that.
You want that guy,
You
Andy.
want
Trust
that
me.
guy.
You want that
It
guy.
means I can run around with like nothing in my invent and just have Dave mule it for me.
Everybody else in my squad's kind of that guy. I am not that guy. I get bored. I have very little patience. Like very, very little. It's kind of a flaw. So when we're sitting looting, I'm like, all right, let's go to the next town. I'm bored. You know, but they're gonna loot the whole town, check every house, every shed, every nook and cranny, and I checked 3 houses. Let's go. It was fun. Cool. Let's go.
I am like that, but for a different reason. So I don't like staying in one place for too long because someone else is going to rock up, you know? Whereas Dave is like, no, I absolutely need to check to see if I can get inside the shitter to see if someone swallowed a handcuff key that's shut out, you know, so I can grab that and...
Exactly.
Yeah,
But you know, those are play styles, and there's nothing wrong with any play style, to be honest. If you want to sit in a bush, sit in a bush. There's nothing wrong with that. And for people to get all worked up about, you know, campers or, you know, this or that.
No, don't mention that.
That's all right.
Andy's trigger. Use trigger that you might trigger Andy off, man.
So I've gone through my hypnotherapy. It's okay.
Oh man, he hates stair campers. People that hear someone else in the town and then they hold it.
Hate it all you want.
Red.
Hate it all you want, but I guarantee you that you at least have held an angle at the top of a staircase. So you're a stair camper. It's a play style. There's nothing you can do about it.
This is true. Andy,
nothing you can
I'm
do.
a massive stair camper with a shotgun.
Yeah.
You can't beat me. You can't beat me.
Just run in. The closer you get, the harder it is to shoot.
So we've had this conversation before, Dave, where it's not camping if you're holding an angle. If there's a guy close and whatever, and that's fine. That is absolutely fine. But if there's a guy sitting on top of a HQ building and then he kills you and then you go back and then he's still fucking there, that's camping. You know what I mean? Or someone's built a base opposite a well. Those are the fucking people that I hate. The actual camping.
Devil's
the guys in
Castle
Nadmor and
bases.
shit. Yeah. The rooftop on their base, you can't get in, can't get their loot, even if you do kill them. Yeah, it's frustrating, but it's their play style. That's as good. That's as good as they're gonna get. So that's on them.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is true, and you did combat them quite well in that last video.
Yeah,
in all fairness.
Yeah, we took them out as soon as they came out of their base. They were dog water. We took them out.
Dog water, good one. We've been coming up with all different types of things that people say, like from different countries. And dog water, that's another good one. Was it? Say if you go to shoot someone, Fox Trot, and you've just missed them by a gnat's penis. What do you say? What is your call?
Shit. I don't know. like what?
Like, you go, oh,
like
fuck, I've just missed.
What?
Yeah, we've had that one before. We've had that one on the Discord. That's getting a beat. But that's cool. What's the ones we've got, Andy? What's the ones that we've been said?
There
Let's
was
see.
Ant's dick.
Ant's dick. Missed him by an ant's dick. Obviously, Scottish version is ball hair. We missed him by ball hair.
Yeah.
Now we've got
What was it?
this version.
This version.
Cut it.
That's all right.
Cut
We ain't
it.
beeping that out. It's fun.
Me and Andy haven't actually got a call for that yet, but we're gonna find one.
I'm not gonna go every time I miss by a cunt hair. I'm gonna go, oh fuck, I missed by a cunt hair. I'm not. I don't. That's not. Because I'm live 90% of the time I'm playing the game. I do actively try to stay away from them harsh words. You know, that one is kind of a harsh word. That's not something I actually say too often.
It's like it's a lot worse in the US as well. The connotation behind it is a lot worse in the US compared to here.
Perception is everything.
Yeah.
That's the shitty part. Because I don't perceive words as harmful. They're just words.
Nah, swear words mean fuck all to me.
Any word should not be harmful. It's all it is sound.
Yeah,
Why does it hurt
exactly.
you? Why
it
does
only
that hurt
hurts you if you want it to hurt you.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
perception is everything, and that's the whole cold hard truth.
Yeah, well, I was a soldier, you see, so most other words are a swear word to me, you see, and I spent a lot of time with Americans, and got used to the words they don't particularly like. There's some Americans don't like particular words. I use every type of word in the old dirty vocab. Yeah, there was a few that was a no-no in front of female American nurses, and I learned that very early. But you have a great military, the same as us, and your nurses are outstanding. I've done 3 tours with them, and they were one of the best people I ever worked with in my life.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yeah, nice. And you, what you do is excellent as well, man.
Friendly.
The next thing I wanted to sort of slightly move on to, like we said about the servers and that. So you obviously, once you play a server for a bit, you don't really go back to it. So clearly in your videos, you see what servers you play. So if you don't mind me saying, you played the Northman, which I've mentioned a few times, haven't I, Andy? The Northman servers.
Yeah.
Are actually very popular. You've described them as mid mod, like mid, vanilla plus as such, but not fully modded. So,
yeah, that's how I would describe it.
Yeah, so then after you releasing your videos and doing it with the squad, then you obviously move on to another server for a bit, or do you stay on the same servers?
I mean, I'm a bit of a nomad, so yeah, I do go from server to server to server, but I do have a handful of servers that I just kind of rotate from, and then sometimes I'll stay on the same server or move on to the same server but a different map, I guess. Because my last 2 videos were both on Northman's. One was Northman's Cut and one was Northman's Livonia. So I stuck with the server, just different map.
Yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Do you have a favorite map? Do you have a map that you do prefer? Do you prefer the flow of Chernarus? Do you prefer Livonia, or do you prefer one of the more modded maps? Because obviously you're on PC.
My go-to is going to be Chernarus, and that's because the feel of that map feels more complete, I guess, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know how to article.
I don't know how to explain the reasoning behind it, but Chernarus would be my favorite, followed by Livonia, and then I don't know, maybe Ezekar or Deer Isle. I don't really play modded maps too much. Like the new Lux map, nope, never played it. Banoff, I played it once.
Oh. Yeah, but some of the maps, obviously we've described them in our podcast, and with the Banoff is a well constructed map, but if you head in the wrong direction, it's a large map, so PvP sometimes can be scarce outside the spawner areas until you get to military zones. So Banoff is still one that you should probably check out in the near future, but it probably isn't one that you, after checking out, you might not go straight back to. You will always go back to it. It's still a very good map, but it's one of the ones where there's an interior of it, like Livonia, like the south of Livonia, the exterior of Livonia and the interior of Banoff are rather vast and barren.
Not much in between, yeah.
Yeah, and that's kind of the negative of it, I guess. I mean, the barrenness, it can get kind of bland after a while. Bland and barren, yeah, that's what we want.
It's like Lad said when we interviewed Lad and Cobra on Chernarus, you can literally face any direction. Within 5 minutes, you can see another town. So that population, I guess, is there. There's just shit everywhere. Compared to Livonia, you can be running, fucking face the sun all the way, and you can almost get from one half of the map to the other without seeing anything.
Not see shit.
Yeah.
But that's the cool thing with these games, is that they can update it, and who knows what the future brings for these maps. The possibilities are literally endless.
Which brings us on to another subject, is they're slightly going to tweak updates now. Obviously, they've told us they're going to redo a little bit of Northwest Airfield. What's your feelings about that?
The Northwest Airfield, I think, is going to be a good change, at least in the short term, because it's going to draw a lot of people to go there and check it out, right? And that'll increase interactions in that area. However, Northeast Airfield could do a revamp, and of course, some other areas in the map could do some sprucing up as well. But I feel that Livonia needs additional reworking as well. You know, more additions. Like
Do
they
you
added.
think the bunker was enough? Do you think it was enough?
It wasn't just the bunker. They added a few towns here.
No,
and there, too.
and then they added that
So,
quarry south of Nadbor and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean?
I don't think it was enough. It's a good start. It's a good start, and I like it. But I do think that there's more to be expanded upon in that area.
Fair point.
Yeah, and you know, every time you do something new to a map, it's going to just draw people into that area, and that's cool. That's kind of the point, right?
Yeah. It's just obviously watching your videos over some time now, and you know, watched you when you played your Winter Chernarus one. You know, the one where it had the airdrops and stuff like that, and you were like hanging around Zelenogorsk and stuff.
This was our video of the week, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's one video of the week because I just love. We always said there's always one more in Zeleno. There was always one more coming for that airdrop, weren't there?
There's always one more in Zelenogorsk. Always. And I love it. I love Zelenogorsk.
That got to us like airdrops and shit like that. We'd never play servers that are that modded, like that have that kind of stuff on it, which is why we're saying that you play like fully modded servers. But then I guess that's only as modded as like what, End Zone? That kind of server, isn't it, really?
Yeah, that server was actually Aftermath.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So, yeah, that one is a fairly modded server. And to be honest, I haven't been back to that server since that video because the mods just didn't jive with me. But I did get good content out of it, so why waste that?
Yeah.
No, it was very good content. Very good content.
That was a great video. I haven't. That was months ago we made that video, wasn't it? And I watched it. I hadn't watched it at the time, I think. Or had I watched it? But I watched
you
it
hadn't watched it, but you watched it like 2 days after or something.
Yeah, and it was just like, whoa, that was pretty mad.
What I like about Winter Chernarus as well is actually you can get lost in Chernarus when it's Winter Chernarus. Things look a bit different. Somehow it's weird, isn't it?
I get lost in Chernarus just by being in Chernarus. Okay, like I said, I'm terrible at the game. I will be looking west and be like, yeah, this is east. Let's go. And no, I'm all turned around. I'm telling you, just watch like a stream and you'd be like, wow, this guy has no idea where the fuck he's at.
I lurk in the old streams sometimes, and I think you don't give yourself that much credit. But you know what you're doing, man. You know how to handle yourself in the old PvP world, don't you?
I mean, I'd like to think so, but I have off days more so than I have good days.
So you like talk to us how you gauged like that lead-in shot, because like what's your favorite sort of bolt action gun? You know, let's talk about like sort of a Manila stuff. What's your favorite bolt action gun?
It depends on the situation, but if I just had to go, here's my go-to, it would probably be a Mosin.
Moselina wins again.
Yeah, I mean, just because it's a heavy hitter and the sight on it doesn't completely blind you from the perception or peripheral. Thank you, brain fart. But yeah, then that's probably the reason. But the Winnie is really good too for them longer shots. So it's situational for me.
I think one thing I have noticed from your videos is you're very good at your lead-in shots when someone's on the move. Like you definitely know how to handle the elbows in and the Tundra, the Winchester. You know how to gauge that when they're moving. Like I noticed that in fact when they're stood still, sometimes it's easier to miss the shot because you know that lead so well.
When they're standing still, I miss most of my shots because they'll turn their head and look at something and it'll whiz right by their head. It happens so much.
Oh,
I'm like,
dude, honestly, in your maybe the first 5 minutes of your latest video, you shoot at someone on top of a big red that isn't red, it's blue.
Yep.
And he lies down. Like what?
Yep.
He lies down. Yeah. How the fuck?
And it was a perfect shot because
I thought you'd got him. I thought, fuck no, he's got him.
My teammates were like, yeah, the range is like 500. So I'm like, cool, I'll set this up, 600 and aim low. I had this guy. I aimed at his legs. It would have been a headshot. And what does he do? Fucking lays down.
Yeah. Son of a bitch.
Man. Missed him by a ball hair.
Yeah, and then I run straight into him when I'm going to like flank.
Oh.
I ran straight into him.
We done it today as well, man. We ran straight into a guy. Fucking, there was like 7 people on a server, and yeah, we ran straight into him, literally head on.
Yeah, head on. And I have a bolt action, so I'm not going to be able to get nothing but 2 shots out. Maybe.
I like that in that video also, and you do it in a few others, where you fuck up and you keep it in. Just, I guess.
Well, I'm human.
Exactly.
Human.
For me, that adds like a level of realism to it. Be like, oh yeah, I fat fingered that, or no, I just didn't see him.
Fat fingered, that was the cool, man. Every single time when I saw You Are Dead, it's like, fuck, I fat fingered that.
Yeah.
Admitting where you'd done fucked up, AA Ron. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I because I feel like that adds to it, you know.
I think it does, definitely. 100%.
I'm not
I
some
think it definitely
unstoppable Terminator force to be, and I'm not going to put that perception out. No, I'm human. I fuck up, and I'm going to show you what I went through to get this video out. You know, if I went through hell, you're going to see that I went through hell.
100%, man. Honestly, like, and it is good to when someone like holds their hands up. Too many times you get the people, and they're like in sort of certain situations, and they don't hold their hands up and say like, I either fucked up or the other guy's better than me. In all situations, doesn't matter whether it's just DayZ or just normal situations, man. Like when some people are like, oh fuck's sake, he's a dick. He's clearly doing this, but you just go, I fat fingered it, guys. I fucked up. See you in about half an hour.
Exactly. Yeah.
Let me know when you sorted it out.
Drag my gear off me, guys. I know you got it.
Hold it down. I'll be there as soon as I can, guys.
Oh, dude.
You know, and like I said, I feel like that adds to it because, yeah, you can get away with some things in the editing magic, but it's noticeable. Like, it's really noticeable if you cut out 10 minutes of you circling each other or some shit. Right. Like, I just used a weird example, but in the editing process, it's very noticeable when you're trying to make yourself look better than you are.
Yeah, and I think because of that, when you see someone that's like genuinely genuine, they stand out like a sore thumb as well. You know, but in a good light. Because when you watch your shows, and they do just feel like you're almost watching. Oh, it sounds strange because that is exactly what we're watching, but we're watching like an edited stream, just almost with all of the running bits cut out. That's all it is, really. There's nothing hiding. When something happens, you're gonna see it. Not that when something happens, as long as it was beneficial to me, you're gonna see it. You know, it just feels a little bit more
authentic.
That's exactly it.
Basically, like mine and Andy's style. Like me and Andy don't edit out too much from this podcast. We put in all the times we fuck up. When I say the wrong things, you know, when Andy says the wrong things, we put it in there just to see like the raw stuff. Is that's what people want to see, and you're genuinely doing that as well.
That's character. All of that is character. Even if it's not in the prettiest of light, it's all character, and character adds up. You know, and maybe that's why my channel doesn't blow up, is because I don't show nothing but the, you know, good stuff. I show everything. So
blow up, man. You get over like 3.5k followers on YouTube. You know, you get at least 3,000 people watch each video of yours.
Yeah, I'm doing very well, and I'm very grateful for my strong community, because, you know, without the hardcore fans that I got, and I don't even like to call them fans, more like friends, community, you know. But if it wasn't for those guys, I wouldn't be recording anymore. That's a fact.
Yeah, the support they're giving you is excellent as well, you know. Like, and as well as, like you said there, you've got your apply to play sort of segment, and obviously you've found a squad member from that. So guys, you can become a squad member if you hit that button.
yeah. I mean, it all boils down to if we just connect, you know, on kind of weird, but like a personal level. Like if I can just sit there and bullshit with you without having to worry if you're gonna like turn against me or something, you know. I don't know, but if the connection's there, then I'm all for you joining.
Yeah, if you're not walking on eggshells and it's natural, then wow, exactly. That's a good team. You know what I mean? Like you get that understanding with them. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, all of our team, like every one of us will bash each other, but have each other's backs. You know, last night in a stream, one of my teammates was, "Ooh, daddy," and I can't. That shit bothers me So I just, told him to shut the fuck up. But, he's my friend, so it's not bad.
True. When you're able to be that open with each other, then
Exactly.
you've got a good friendship.
Yeah, I'd rather build a friendship than just a squad member or something.
That leads very nicely on to a point that I kind of not a point that doesn't make any sort of sense because I'm not making anyone.
What point?
I fucking can't help it. I've rubbed Viagra cream on my finger and that just won't go down. I don't know where that came from.
Lovely.
Everyone in your squad needs to bring something, in my opinion. You might completely disagree, and if you do, say so. But everyone needs to bring something, and everybody has, some people can have the same thing, other people can bring something unique, like, I don't know, map knowledge, or just general DayZ knowledge, or great PvP, or great base building, or something like that. And you can tell in your team, you do very much have different traits, I guess, within your squad.
Yeah, different roles, do you know what I mean?
So what would you say would be your number one thing, like that you bring to your squad?
Me and my teammate Swine, after stream ended, we were actually talking about our squad and our roles. And it's funny that you brought it up like that, because I asked him, I said, what is my role in our squad? And then he's all, well, you're kind of like the leader. I'm like, no, I'm not, because we all lead each other on. So I'm not the leader. And we started talking about his role. He's like the redheaded stepchild that everybody loves to hate. So
lets you blow off steam.
And then, Ying is our guide. He has amazing map knowledge. For the most part, he does lead us wrong sometimes. And then Slim, he came from a PvE world, so he's not like much of a PvPer. He's the guy that'll light our fires, cook our food, and I mean, don't get me wrong, he can shoot. But yeah, everybody has something to bring, but it's not a requirement. If I get along with you, then cool. That's all I want. I just want to have a good time while I'm sitting here playing.
Yeah, good banter. I say banter.
Yeah,
like, having a bit of fun. So you're playing this game for a bit of fun at the end of the day, and it's not a meal sim, is it? So actually getting on a personal level sometimes means a lot more in the squad, as much as bringing something more in the game, sort of thing.
Yeah, I could care less how good or bad you are at the game, as long as you're cool and easy to talk to or, hang out with. Because at the end of the day, I'm just trying to entertain myself and others. And if our banters kick ass, gameplay doesn't matter. It really doesn't.
Fair point. It's like me and Andy obviously have played another game called Hell Let Loose, and everyone in a squad has a role. There's a support, there's a squad leader and stuff like that. But when we play DayZ, it's a completely different turnaround. Like, Andy's more squad leader and I'm more support. But when we play that other game, I'm the squad leader, Andy's the support. So actually, in fact, when you make a squad, sometimes it doesn't essentially, you have to stay in them exact roles that you play during each game.
Exactly. Although I am always wheelman. I'm always the wheelman. I love driving cars in DayZ.
Don't talk to Dave about cars.
Don't talk to me about driving, man. I'm fucking shocking, man.
So fun. Oh my god, they're so fun.
Oh yeah, they're great. I love hitting fucking random trees and walls and shit because I'm
Get
shocking.
good, rookie.
Get good, you son of a bitch. No, I'm fucking terrible. That's one thing I'd put my hands up.
There it is.
You need to put Mr. Chail on there now.
Do you know what? That didn't actually record. I haven't got it recording. Oh no, it might have. It might have. I'm not sure.
The soundbite come up. The soundbite come up.
I don't fucking know. Just stop. Don't talk for a second. Let me see if it works. Oh yeah, it records on your channel. It's okay. There we go.
Oh, okay. Oh, lovely.
Hey man, do you want to be friends? I think there was a point where, because you've posted in our self-promo bit a couple of times, and there was a point where you posted like 2 different videos on 2 different days. But I was like, what are you on? Like, what is going on with you? Are you just like doing nothing but?
Yeah, I've got about 300 gigs of footage to go through the next 2 days.
Oh shit, boy.
Yeah, about 3, close to 400 actually. Yeah, I record the whole session.
Yeah.
Because I'm terrible at hitting that record button if something were to happen.
Damn, that's a lot of footage, man.
Yeah, it is. And the editing process does take a little while because I have to go through a lot of fat. Some weeks, or actually I should say some months, to where I can just pump out shorts videos, and the following month I'll have one video. It's just the way it pans out. There's nothing that I can control about that.
Is this your full-time thing? Is a content creator your full-time job, or do you have a side hustle? Or is this your side hustle?
This is my side hustle. I devote about 2 to 3 hours a day to recording, Monday through Friday. But other than that, I have a wife, 2 kids, and a full-time job, and then I own a house, so I have to take care of the house and all that other shit as well. So this is definitely something that's a side hustle for now. If I grow, who knows, right?
The dream.
Who does know what the future holds?
Mystic Meg.
The dream, Mystic Meg, he ain't gonna know that.
He?
Mr. Fox.
Mystic Meg wasn't a bloke, was it?
No, I'm on about Mr. Fox knowing who Mystic Meg is. That's very, very British.
Oh.
No.
You don't know who Mystic Meg is?
No.
God
I
damn
told
it.
you.
What about Derek Akora?
No, I don't know who any of these people are.
Yuri Geller?
I am not cultured. All right, let's just get that
Yuri
established
Geller.
right now.
You must know who Yuri Geller is.
No.
He wasn't even English.
David Blaine.
Who?
Fuck.
No, I'm just kidding. I know who David.
John Wayne. No,
Oh. Next you'll be telling me you don't know who Mr. Blobby is.
Who?
Oh,
Shut the front door.
That one I really don't know. That one's not a joke. Who?
Mr. Blobby, classic. Oh man, we have things over here. We got the weirdest sense of humor over here, man.
Crack Fox and Mr. Blobby.
So, okay,
Yeah.
are you guys like big fans of like Monty Python?
Yeah.
I am a massive.
I am not.
What?
Well, you might not like the new update then with the medieval stuff being added because just but a scratch.
Yeah. And that's actually something I was talking to Chad about. Is this update is not something that it's cool, but it's not something I'm jumping for glee for. Crossbows aren't my thing, and the medieval not my thing.
Nah.
But it's cool if they add some quality of life things. Then awesome. I do like the fortress windows being added.
Yep.
That is something that's I cannot wait to use.
That chainmail's mad. Like, that chainmail's mad. So this episode is coming out on
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So basically, we done a wobo. We woboed it. So Andy was wearing what are you wearing? A press vest and chainmail.
Yep.
And I shot you. Barely touched him.
I'm sure that chainmail is heavy as hell too.
Like a Vegas hooker. Barely touched him.
A Layla? 11 kg, man.
Yeah. What?
Heavy.
Yeah.
See, I like to run. I like to run full sprint as often as I can.
Yeah, but you're like on unlimited stam servers, man.
Yeah. So.
Auto run, man.
Don't
I
get me
really
wrong.
wish I'd bring out auto run on vanilla though. I do wish that they could do that. Controversial.
If I were to come across it and I didn't have like nothing but a stab vest, yeah, okay. I'll put the armor on, but that's only going to last until I get a plate.
I think there's a bit immersion breaking. You know, if you just like, we're all geared up and then you just see someone running around in a full knight's outfit, like, okay, that was
Great
weird.
helm, Nord helmet. And
Yeah. Be like, am I playing the right game?
A running tin can. This is target practice with legs. Let's go.
And he's doing that Chivalry 2 scream,
that's it.
Andy. Ah!
That's it. Am I playing DayZ or am I playing Chivalry 2? Like, what the fuck's going on here? I do think it's a bit immersion breaking, but at the same time, those are the headlines of what they've done for this update. The actual update is massive. They've done and added and fixed and whatever.
How many A4 bits of
changed.
paper was it, Andy, again?
8. Dave made me print it out, and it was 8 pages.
8 pages long of things they're attempting to complete on this update.
No, they're things that they've done already. They're things that they've already done. That's why they're on the list.
Yeah, but
Fucking
is
imbecile.
there another 8 for how many things they're fucking up? Another 8 A4 bits of paper.
No, that's the fixed section of the next update.
All right. Oh, DayZ giveth and DayZ taketh away.
That's it.
Oh, such is life.
Fox Trot loves the old philosophy, I can see.
I am quite the philosopher, okay?
I hope you've got a philosophical tip for us later.
Yeah, you had a few lined up, didn't you? You had to try and streamline it. You had a few, he said to me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I sent to you, but then I didn't do anything with that because I'm busy. So I didn't have time to think of anything as far as a philosophical thing to say.
Hello.
So what we're moving on to now, Andy? What we're moving on to now?
We can move on to the video of the week if you like.
It's up to you, man. How much content we got?
Oh, maybe 3-4 usable minutes.
Yes, perfect.
If I just
Trucking along.
cut you out.
Lovely. I hope you fall over.
Yeah, well.
Trip up a step that's on a modded vehicle.
What the fuck are you talking about? Shut up. We're on an hour and 8 minutes at the moment, but only because we started recording before you joined the chat.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. So we got the whole pranks on them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that'll be in there. That'll be
Yeah.
in there. Don't underestimate his fuckwittery.
Nice.
Is there anything you want to do?
Yeah, you want to bring a topic up that we could talk about?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm kind of dull. I don't have anything that comes to mind at the moment.
No, you're not, man.
I'm not having none of that in here.
Yeah, negativity's out.
No, it's humble.
Slander
Humble.
is out, Andy Tabellin.
So
I stay humble.
I thought that you said your videos were authentic. I don't find them dull.
Well, I didn't say my videos were dull. I said I'm dull.
This is just the content's good. Me, on the other hand, that's terrible, man. Now you've got. So, is there anything you would want to like antiquate on this? Like you want to get out, like saying, like, if you want to say, oh, actually doing all the video editing that takes up a lot of time or anything like that. Is there anything you want to just sort of hit the point again as such?
I mean, yeah, the editing does take up a lot of time, but there is something that I do like to try and do with every video is I try to add or learn something new into each video, whether it's a transition effect or a music audio, because I do a lot of stuff with the audio that goes insanely unnoticed, because audio is actually one of the things that I focus on the most, and I'm trying to hone in how to get the audio aspect 100% dialed each and every time. So audio is something that I actually focus on intensely, and I try to implement something new in every video, even if it goes unnoticed or even if it's subtle.
Fair point. You're trying to expand your knowledge as such and stuff.
If you're not growing, you're dying.
Oh, there you go. Philosophy again.
Wow.
Fuck.
Deep.
You're just like, just full of like, that'd be great. Just a book of like depressing philosophical quotes.
I don't think they're too depressing.
If you're not growing, you're dying. That's pretty depressing, right?
Yeah, the other one's a bit alright.
But it's motivational, you know. It's something that I say to myself all the time is, if I can learn something new every day, then I'm progressing through life. If I remain stagnant, then I remain stagnant, and there's nothing to be gained from that.
Every day's a school day.
Every day's a school day, yes. And learning is actually something that I really, really enjoy. Like space, I will sit here for hours and just read up on space, or, you know, look at how space works or how astrophysics. I love space. If I could redo my life, I would do something with space.
Wow.
I swear.
And Andy, should we mention the game that's addictive?
No.
That begins with space. Okay,
No.
cool.
What, Star Citizen or some shit?
No,
Space
engineers.
engineers.
Space engineers?
Yeah, check it
Don't
out,
play
man.
it.
It's
Don't
like
play
a
it.
space. It's DayZ version of space. Really, it's mad.
Don't play
I've
it.
never played it, but Andy used to be addicted, and he's kicked the habit. He has to go to a therapist.
It's not worth it. You'll turn into a space crack fox.
I love it, dude. So there's this TV show. It's called How the Universe Works. I don't know if you guys have ever seen it.
No.
But I watch that show religiously, like as I'm laying in bed about to pass out. Put this bitch on. Let me learn something about space. Yeah.
You're always changing, always adapting, always aiming to get better. So you haven't found like a little bit of success and then stuck with that same script, you know, that same recipe, hoping and just waiting for it to get bigger and better. You're actively going out there and saying, right, do you know what? I'm going to do this way this time, or I'm going to learn how to do this like that, or, you know, that kind of stuff.
Yeah. I mean, if you follow the same thing over and over, eventually it's going to become stale, right? I mean, It's only a matter of time. And as far as like original ideas go, let's be real. There's no way that you can have an original idea at this point in time.
Not with the internet and so many people.
Yeah, think of an original idea that you think is original, and I'll tell you right now who thought of it first.
Oh, do you know, that is really weird. I don't think I want to tell you what I thought. I just imagine there was a pill that you could take or give to people that would just turn your pain into a gummy worm. Like temporarily.
Why did you do that?
I don't know.
This is called
Why did you go there?
That's a bit weird, isn't it? Like that'd be a great prank. Like harmless. I just want to give you a pill.
Normally, people have to say safe words to get away from me, but I think Fox Trot might use it to get away from you, bro.
I don't even want to know how that thought manifested in your fucking skull,
don't go
dude.
there, man. Don't go there. He's messed
Don't
up.
worry,
Guy.
this
Hey,
bit is
you know
probably
what?
going to be cut out because I'm in charge. So
Oh.
I always say the mind is the most dangerous neighborhood. So get yourself out of the mind.
philosophy, baby.
I hate. Like, sometimes I hate playing DayZ alone. See, and sometimes I just need to have a squad with me, like so I can bounce ideas off. Being alone's annoying. Like, should I do this? Should I do that? 9 times out of 10, my decision will get me killed.
Being solo is a whole different ball game in DayZ. It really is.
It's hard, man. It's hard. Like you because what do? You haven't got someone to go like, I've got an angle for you. You can crack on. You've got to literally have a head on a swivel the whole time.
Yeah.
Like with a squad, you've got eyes in other places, and if you've got good comms, you've basically got a 360 view.
Exactly. But it's the noises that get me. I'll be walking, running through the bushes, and I swear to you, I hear somebody.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just me. It's just me I'm hearing.
Yeah, it's just that whole DayZ thing. Because sometimes when there's like a little bush slightly clipped into that building, and you accidentally move, and you're like, did I hear someone outside? So you've hit that bush because it's clipping through.
You know how many scarecrows I've shot?
Or bushes.
Oh man!
Like when you're
Do you
just
have
out of render distance of like the full bush, and it just shows the centre bit, and it just looks like there's a dude standing in the middle of the field. And you know, how many bushes have you zoomed in on? And it's just gone poof. I'm just a bush.
You can't even count them. I think every bush.
Yeah.
bush. Zoom into every bush. That's philosophical as well.
I'm sure that's
Well,
you know that's a nice uniting front, isn't it? That we all experience that. We all experience being in a building and hear a bush rustle, or shh, there's someone outside, and then like 2 minutes later it's a zombie. You know what I mean?
I've done it today as well. I can hear someone. Where? What direction? You like pointing your gun.
Yeah, exactly. But you have to. You can't just go, nah, it was nothing. I'm just going to move on. You have to check it out, because the time you don't check it out, it was a person and they got the drop on you. You know, so
It's like you always got to go with your gut instinct sometimes. I did fucking hear someone after you are dead scream turned up.
Exactly. I mean,
Yeah,
sometimes
fucking listen to him.
you got to be a detective and just do some investigating. You know, pick up the pieces. Are these zombie? Like, have you guys seen Wobo's zombie aggro? Or no, that was Fresh Pawns. That was
Yeah,
Fresh
it was
Pawns.
Fresh Pawns, yeah, I thought it was Fresh Pawns, yeah.
Where they're in that arch thing.
Yeah.
That is
hunting mode.
First of all, Fresh Pawns, if you're watching this, fucking amazing. Keep up that shit. Because that is an amazing video, and something that is subtle but huge at the same time. Because that tells you if there's players in the town.
Absolutely, and that kind of information is great because there's no. Well, at least at the moment, there's no tutorial. No, we all have to learn these things by experience. And a video like yours, for instance,
but there
where you
are
did the
tips coming up, Andy. There are tips coming up on the
which is why I
loading
said
in
at the
screen.
moment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
No,
Okay.
wait, hang on. This
Open
video
your ear holes.
This video's
This video
currently being
might
recorded
not be out.
before 121, but I reckon
Yeah.
by now it's definitely released. So yeah, you're right. I probably sound like an idiot.
I tried to save you, bro. I tried to save
Nah,
you.
I'm a sinking
you
ship,
know,
baby.
Yeah, Titanic all over again.
Yeah, you can't be big.
Mama, you big.
You're a big boy. What was I saying? I can't remember.
Something about
Tips,
information.
tutorials.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so like the video you made about callouts. I was so happy to see that, and you did so many in like what 10-15 minute video.
It was 12 minutes. I actually just pulled it up. 12 minutes.
There you go.
And
Yeah.
you know, honestly, that video did bum me out because I felt it was good, it was solid, it was structured fairly well, you know, as far as my standards go, I suppose. But the reach that it got was subpar at best.
Oh.
And that sucks because
Really?
I wanted it to help people. I wanted to do that to help people or to kind of streamline some of these things. And some of the comments are crazy.
I mean, that's the internet, though, isn't it?
We mention it on a podcast like very regularly. In fact, we've done our own podcast on it as such.
Yeah, and you know, I wish that it did get more reach than it did because I do feel that it is helpful to the community as a whole.
Yep, I completely agree. And I think these kind of call outs, if we're all at least semi-unified on what things are, then, random team-up runs are going to be much more interesting and beneficial.
Yeah, I mean, not everything can be universal, but if you were to go through the comments and see like Quanzat Hut or Officer Barracks, if you were to able to actually visually see all of these, then if some random guy goes, "Hey, he's there in the Officer Barracks," even though I call it a half can, being that I've seen those comments, I know what you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Because
there's a crossover. There's a crossover. Yeah,
because if someone were to go before I made this video, "Hey, it's the Officer Barracks," I'd be like, "Okay, is that the admin building, the yellow one?" "No, oh, it's the half can." "Okay, I didn't know that." Yeah, so there's definitely a little bit of crossover, but not everything can be universal. So that's one of those things that I wish could get a little bit better.
Wow, I mean, in all fairness, I am looking at it, and you've got not your latest video that's slowly building up at the moment, but you've got one you done it a month ago. That's got 3.1k views, and the one with the call out one, the one that's very useful, it's got 588 views. Oh yeah, I see where he's going with that. That's not what I expected. That's not what I expected at all.
My channel is literally all over the place, as you can see. 1.1, 3.1, 500. 500, 600, 1.2. So it's all over the place, and that's one of those things that I wish that I knew how to do better, was be more consistent across the board.
Why did you do that? Video of the week. We asked you to supply a couple of things, Fox Trot. One of them being a YouTube video that you have watched lately that has sparked your interest. What is it, and tell us why?
So I sent you a short, right? I don't know if you had the time to watch it.
Yeah, you sent me a little short, yeah.
It's from Glaz, Glaz.
Yep.
And his video, the main video, isn't out yet. I think it comes out tomorrow at like 10 o'clock my time or something. But that short, it's really got me excited for his video. It looks like a well-scripted movie. Like, just from that 1 minute, it's well scripted. The voicing is really well. The music that he chose it really works. So I'm excited to see his full length video on that, because I think it's going to be like a sit down, eat popcorn kind of thing. You know what I mean?
This is a first.
I just sent Andy the link. I just sent you the link there, Andy.
This is a first. This is the first time a video has been picked that you haven't actually seen yet. Isn't it?
Yeah. This is the first one I haven't actually seen. Well, I've seen obviously I clicked on Fox Trot's link that you sent me earlier.
No, I mean, like, really Fox Trot's picking a video that it's not even out yet.
It's not even out yet, yeah.
But he's got the old taste buds tangling, hasn't it? This trailer's got the old taste buds tangling, and you can see that the video is going to be good.
I mean, yeah, you can definitely see that, and it strikes home with me, because honestly, I have like 3 or 4 movie scripts just sitting, right? So if he can do it and do it really well, then cool. That might give me fuel for my fire to launch my movie script or whatever,
Ooh, interesting. Because a lot of your videos are just, let's just see what happens. I mean, at least I get that perception of it. If you've got something like movie based, or
let's just go and whatever happens. But the movie scripts that I have are structured, character development, beginning, middle, end, plots, and follies, and all of this.
Oh, I wonder how that works.
Yeah, so the guys, the video, so we go through the video, The Perfect Play, a DayZ movie. It comes out this Friday, or
well, the 5th Friday. 5th?
Yeah, the 5th.
The 5th of May, so it would be the Friday before. Yep. So
is that right?
Because this will be out the Friday after, yeah. So the 5th is the next Friday. No, 2 Fridays.
No.
This will be 2 weeks old.
On the 19th, I think.
Yeah, so this will be 2 weeks old now.
No, 12th. This is coming out next week.
Next week.
Jesus, I don't know.
Yeah.
Who made this?
It's only a week old. You bum.
It comes out when it comes out, guys. I hope you enjoy it when you're watching it.
Yeah, this is called The Perfect Play. So this video will be out. We would have watched it by then, and it is going to be good. The trailer's excellent. It's done by Glaz, so that's Golf Lima Alpha Zulu. That's on YouTube, and he's a contact me here.
Why are you going phonetic?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys have watched any of Glass's videos at all, but he's definitely an interesting creator.
No, I've not. Honestly, I've not come across Glaz at all.
I've not come across this person, hence why I said it phonetically. So
Well,
people
there you go,
knew
Glass.
exactly.
Huge shout out for you, buddy. And Glass is super helpful to me. He has a private server that he does let me do cinematics on. So again, huge shout out to Glass. Thank you again.
Hero.
Ah, perfect.
Friendly. Just the tip, Fox. I think we've asked you to come up with just the tip, Fox. What's wrong with that? Just the Fox tip.
The tip of the fox.
Just the fox tip. Yeah.
Right. Listen. Sorry.
Have you
Fox,
seen how foxes hunt? You don't get just the tip.
No, they go all in, man.
Actually, I had one of my family members, kind of not really, I'm married into. Anyway, someone that I know, right, has had this house, and it was kind of in the middle of nowhere, and she used to like get all the scraps and stuff like that and feed this fox every night. Just leave it like fucking shrimp heads or whatever, like the fat off of the steak or any old shit. Doing this for
scraps.
Yeah, pretty much. Things that would go in like the food waste bin would just be going outside instead. This happened for a couple of months, and then suddenly the mum came up, checked everything, but didn't take anything. So that's a bit weird. The mum scurried off away. It's like, oh, I hope she's not feeling ill or something scared her or whatever. But then suddenly 5 fox cubs come up afterwards as well, and then they all just start taking like a prawn head or like a bit of toast or something like that, and then coming back and forth until it's all gone. And then she fed them until, well, they moved. So God knows what they're doing now. They probably don't know how to hunt for themselves, but bless them.
Yeah, exactly.
So what is the tip then? What tip do you have for our viewers or listeners? We're listeners, we're not more viewers.
Know your call outs. Mic drop.
Yes, love it.
And if you don't, then here's a video. Here's a video I made earlier.
I mean,
Link
honestly, DayZ can be a stressful game given certain situations. So just take a breather, slow down, analyze your situation, and you'll come out prosperous 90% of the time.
Yeah, no,
we like that.
That makes a lot of sense. You don't really need to add more to that, do you? Really?
No, you don't need to delve into that. That's
mic drop.
Oh yeah, we can add that.
Yeah.
So you're saying like when you're in a gunfight, instead of like running around like headless chicken, just kind of back off a little bit into a safe spot.
Yeah, back off a little bit, analyze the situation, look at your surroundings, get context clues as to what's going on or where it's going on. And I should take my own advice because I ran into a player last night, right into him, and he killed me. But I will still say that, analyze the situation. You hear a boom, you hear a bang. Don't go running directly toward it. Maybe go around it. And you should come out on top.
Yeah, I'm a bit rushy sometimes. I think I lack patience. That's my main thing. And you're basically saying the opposite. Hold your patience. Hold your nerve.
Yeah, and I have zero fucking patience. Like, I can sit there for 2 minutes. Yeah, I'm a rusher. Like, I'm going to come at you so fast, you're not going to know what to do. But it hardly ever works out in that vein.
100%.
Yeah, so
I know in a lot of situations, I am not going to be the best fighter. I'm not going to be the best shot. Not going to be the best PvPer. So in those situations, I want to be the guy that has the most information. So, and with that, you can win a lot of fights.
If you have more information than who you're fighting, you're going to win.
Yeah, you don't need
if
that
you
because
have the
can be
intel
behind them or whatever,
But then at the same rate, DayZ isn't just about PvP. I stress that enough. Like, it's hard because my channel has this perception that I'm a PvPer, which is cool. Yeah, I like the PvP. That's probably one of my most favorite aspects, but that's not all DayZ is. And I feel that some people may misconstrue that or forget it at sometimes because you see these other content creators that are just going through 15 minutes of 19 kills, right? And so it does get it skewed a little bit as far as what people see and take in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay.
Like, I'm not a PvPer. I do PvP, but I'm not a PvPer. I'm a storyteller.
Okay. Right. So that's the spin, isn't it? Because the servers you play on are very PvP heavy. That's the nature of them. That's not your fault, but that's the clientele that they draw. Is the right? I'm gonna build a base, load it up with loads of gear. This should have been in the main part of the podcast, but whatever. You're gonna load it up with loads of gear. I'm gonna go out and PvP, and if I win, I bring back loads. If I don't, I've got a base full of gear. But you're on the other hand, I need a base with loads of gear so I can run out and make an adventure.
Exactly, because like I said before, the gear is not mine. I'm holding it for the next person. It's because I died to the next person, or it's because I willingly give it away. I'm just holding it. I'm just a bank that's holding your money type shit, right? So I don't like building these huge, massive bases just to hoard loot. Why do that? That's something that's never made sense to me, is how some of these massive bases are hoarding massive amounts of loot.
Do they even get to use it before the wipe? That's what I always get. Like, they just have this SVD and these Winchesters all lined up that never get used. I bet they'd have if they had done this thing where it depreciated over time, all their guns would be ruined.
That's what I'm getting at, is do you even get to use half the shit that you have in your base? No. I know the answer is no.
He knows.
There's no arguing. I know the answer is no. Because if you did, it wouldn't be in your fucking base.
Yeah, that's it. It would be on your back.
Exactly. And then, like I said, I don't play on those servers that have like one-tappers and shit like that. But a base full of one-tappers, that's fucking gross. That's gross.
Gross.
Yeah.
It is gross. Like, and then sometimes they bring them out to lose them. Because they got these one tappers and they don't know how to handle them.
Yeah, they got these one tappers and they think they're God's gift to fucking DayZ, but really they're still dog water.
Hey, look, the owner of the
gun doesn't make the player.
This is true. I mean, I love a shotgun, man. I love a shotgun.
I'm a surgeon with a shotgun. But
surgeon with a shotgun. I love that.
Yeah, and you're gonna have different tiers of players as well, so it doesn't matter if you have a Glock or a 50 cal. If you're good, you're gonna get that kill.
And there's the bombshell. Fucking hell. Tell you need to make something, whether it's a short series, whether it's a series based on these things, but you need to make something that's based on the philosophy of DayZ, man. And just you keep throwing out these things, and I'm like, he makes sense. Yep, he makes it.
He's not going to like it. He's not going to like what I'm going to say now. But is he the Messiah?
He's not the Messiah.
No.
He's a naughty,
He's a very naughty boy.
and then we're going to outro because I'm sure that's too much. Oi!
That's it, isn't it?
Well, that's it, yeah.
You guys should definitely host a karaoke night. I will be there.
Karaoke night.
Fuck yeah.
That'd be cool, man. Karaoke night in the old Gorka room.
You guys are gonna see a short in the next, I don't know, hour or so, maybe. Give me like 2 hours. It's gonna be DayZ karaoke night with Fox Trot.
I'm a bit intrigued. I'm more than slightly interested.
I am not saying I can sing, but you guys will be the judge of that, and so will the rest of the world. But
is this in game or in your Discord or what?
No, yeah, we were just running in game, and Swine, my squad mate, goes, "Man, how does that song go? Turn them lights down," and I just bust out, "Baby, lock them doors and turn them lights down low." So it's not good. It's not good, but it's fun.
It's not good. It's great.
And that's what it is. I'm having fun, and I want everybody else to have fun with me.
Well, we certainly have had fun with you folks, mate. Thank you very much for dropping in to our Gorka room and having a chat with us for coming up to an hour and a half.
Yeah, thank you for that, man. Thanks for popping on, and yeah, we really enjoyed it. It's been fun, man.
I appreciate you guys. I love your guys' show, and I was honestly, I don't remember if I asked you or if you asked me, but either way, I'm happy that it came to be.
Good. Yeah, like Dave said.
I think we asked you first. And then when we went a bit like with the timings, because we were just trying to figure out, like, with you being in mountain time and us being in this time, so how would it work? And then, yeah.
It did take a few weeks. It did take a few weeks to get it ironed out, but...
So we sign off, I guess. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thanks, man. And don't be a stranger.
Yeah,
yours is nice and early, isn't it? It's about 2:00 for you now, isn't it?
Yeah, 2:30. Got to go pick up the boy from school right now, so it was perfect time to end.
Ah, perfect, man. Thanks for coming on, man. And yeah, like I said, don't be a stranger. If you need anything, just give us a shout, and we'll endeavor to help.
Hey, likewise, guys. I mean, even if you guys just want to have a run with me, you guys are more than welcome to hit me up for that.
Hey, we might have to take you up on that. In a way, Andy.
Yeah,
Keen.
absolutely.
I think it would be a
do we have
blast.
to do? Well, do we have to do the apply? We'll apply.
Yes,
we'll
no,
do
I'm
the
just kidding. I'm just
application,
kidding.
man.
You can just you can if you want, but you can just shoot me a message. You guys are already kind of approved.
Ooh.
Oh shit. Oh,
Pre-approved.
Got the
Yeah.
stamp of approval.
I can get you into a new
man.
car today. Just come on down.
There's $350 a week. You can have your own Cadillac for just a small fee.
So that's actually something, because I was a automotive technician for General Motors for over a decade, right? And my last job, I was the shop foreman. What I do now is I'm a car salesman for Dodge.
Oh, nice.
Dodge, man. There's some nice cars at Dodge.
Oh,
do. We
God,
don't have them over here.
Dog water, dude. Fuck no.
No, they look nice.
Fuck no.
Dodge Rams are nice.
Fuck no. They're ugly fucking cars.
Have you
So
seen a
gross.
Vauxhall Corsa?
A what?
I wanted a Challenger.
I mean, okay, the Challenger's a decent looking car. I mean, I prefer the 70 Challenger.
Yeah, the older.
Have you seen the movie The Vanishing Point?
Nah.
Yeah, well, it's not a good movie. But it's about this guy who's driving a 1970 Challenger from one end of the U.S. to the other on speed. It's an interesting movie. It's a movie about the car essentially, but it's a movie made in 1971. So maybe that ages me a little bit.
No, man. What made a Gran Torino? What company made Gran Torino?
Ford.
Ford. Oh God, sorry.
But
That's a bloody lovely car.
But Ford in that era, it wasn't too bad. They weren't as bad as they are today. A Gran Torino in 1970s, 60s, it was a good car. It was a good car.
Yeah, it's a bloody beautiful car.
I actually had one baby blue fastback pull up on the lot last week. Only 100,000 miles on it.
What?
Yeah, I'm
From
like,
the and it's a 70s build as well.
yeah. It was a
Fuck.
gorgeous car, dude. It was super gorgeous. I was trying to talk to the guy into selling it to me, but of course he wouldn't. Fucking bastard.
Fuck him, you'd have to kill him.
Well, it wasn't even for me to buy. I was just like, hey, let the dealership buy it off you. I want to buy this car. I'll have it sold in like 3 days. Come on.
You'll have massive commission.
It would have been like a $70,000-$80,000 car at least.
Oh man.
And you're not going to be able to finance that. What bank is going to finance a 50-year-old car? None. You're going to have to pay cash, baby.
You have to pay cash.
There you go. Here comes the salesman out. Like,
Oh man, I love it, man. I love it.
I've been a
it's the
salesman
voice.
for
You
a
got-
week, dude.
You got a voice of a salesman. It's good, man. It's very smooth, very reassuring. You sound like I think my money's going to a good place.
Hold on. I have to get my phone voice going. Hang on 1 second. Hey, how you doing? Thank you for calling blah blah blah. This is Garrett. How can I help you?
Blah blah blah. What name of a build? What name of a like business? Blah blah blah. Oh, lovely.
So yeah, the phone aspect is where I'm the worst because I just don't like talking on the phone. People are mean. People in the world are fucking mean.
I'm a cunt on a phone. I
See?
am so bad.
See,
So bad.
and you'd probably be the person that'd be like, "Have a nice day." Click.
Have a nice day. And then just as I put it down, you always hear me say something like burned. Put it down. Like douche.
but if, like that would make me laugh if I was taking that phone call, and I'd be like, "That guy's a legend."
Perfect, man. Oh man, no, it was a good episode, man. This episode's gonna come out really well, man. I can already feel it. Andy's gonna do a good job of it. Well done, Andy.
So is Andy your editor?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Look at you, Val. You're just sitting there collecting all the rewards, not doing any of the work.
No, I do the TikTok and then I try and organize. I'm the guy that organizes like the interviews, like with yourselves and stuff, and and then I'm in charge of like topics and doing more research and stuff. Like, so if there's making sure we don't fucking get outdone by Wobo. Fuck.
So if you guys were were a quarter or a coin, I should say, who would be the heads and who would be the tails? Who's the pitcher? Who's the catcher?
Dave is definitely a bottom, and I'm the bear.
Bear,
All right, guys, I got to go get my son.
It's all good, man. Thank you very much. You have a good
No,
day.
thank you guys so much for having me on. It was a pleasure, and I'm excited for this episode. I'll definitely pass it along in all my Discords and whatnot as well.
Hero.
Ah, sweet man.
Legend.
Cheers. We'll see you soon.
All right, buddy.
Cheers, dude. Bye.
Bye.
Friendly.
That was a nice episode, man. I enjoyed that.
That was good. Do you know what? I'm looking back, and we were recording for an hour and 50 minutes. Hour and 50. It didn't feel like that at all, does it?
Nah, he's top bloke, man. I thought he was going to be a sound bloke, but he's like proper top bloke. We should definitely have a run with him in a squad.
Yeah, that would be mad. Especially like to play a server that he's used to playing on, that we're not.
Yeah, and he already had a settled base and that. That'd be sick.
Oh, I'd be too scared of fucking it up, man.
No, we just have to loot up on the way, man. Don't touch any of his stuff.
Yeah, that's it. Don't let us anywhere near your base.
Shit. I don't want to know the code. I don't want to know location. Meet us somewhere else.
Yeah, I don't want to be responsible in any sort of way. Thank you very much for tuning into this episode. This is, I think, probably episode 30. Who knows?
30.
I mean, have a look at the title. Might not be that one. I don't know what you're asking me for. What are you asking me for? I don't know the answers.
No, if it's more than 10, because that's how many digits got on my hands, then I'm lost.
I thought you had 11 fingers.
I'm not from Norfolk.
No, it's webbed, isn't it? Your toes are webbed. Yeah, that's right.
I'm not that good at swimming.
Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that episode and that conversation that we had with Fox. He's like Dave said, he's just a genuine, authentic guy. Really enjoyed that. We didn't plug or anything, but hey, we don't need to. We just plug his shit. Today we're plugging Fox Trot. Go check him out.
Yeah. I've put his link in the Discord many times over the video. I still can't believe it's only got 588 fucking views. That call out video is genius. It sparked an episode of ours.
I'm gonna link that video on the YouTube and his video of the week on the YouTube as well. So, in fact, we should make a channel in the Discord for video of the week, so we can post them in there too. We're idiots.
Yeah, I'll get on that at one point.
Yeah.
Like maybe tomorrow. I can add. Can I create? Yeah, I can create categories. It's cool.
And when you don't know how to do it, I'll show you how.
I'll message you.
Right.
All right.
So until next week, you sons of bitches.
Ciao for now.
I feel uncomfortable saying ciao for now, baby, now, because you made such a thing at the end of the last episode.